since you've opened.
This is our first meeting room, so usually we'd see 8 to 10 people. We've got a projector, whiteboard chart, flip chart. We arrange teas, coffees, lunches, breakfasts. So we've had, it's quite popular because of the parking situation as well. Winchester doesn't have a lot of parking, but being so close to Junction 9, if people have a meeting anywhere along. Yeah, so similar to downstairs, outside companies use it as well. We find, even though downstairs seats 8 to 10 people, when it comes to 10 people it gets a little bit cosy, so this is sort of 10 to 12 people, a lot more spacious.
Wimbledon style, one of those, alright? So hip hip, hooray! Hip hip, hooray! Hip hip, hooray! Right.
Without further ado, I'll hand you over to Steve Brine, MP for Winchester.
Good afternoon, everybody. Mr. Mayor, ladies and gentlemen, licensees and dog, who I saw getting in the lift just a second ago. Is he a client? Presumably he is. The strange life of an MP is that today's sort of gone from the sublime to now I'm here. And I started at the Antiques Roadshow this morning and in the cathedral, which was absolutely packed. So from the very, very old to the very, very new, and that's not any comment on Fiona Bruce, who was there this morning, and was absolutely charming. I spoke at the Chamber of Commerce's summer event recently, and they asked me to say a few words about business in Winchester. And I mentioned this new Basepoint Centre because I was aware of it several years ago when it was obviously being thought of. And then when they cut the first spade, and now when it opened earlier this year, and as a member of Parliament, you want to see things like this happen in the area that you represent. It is a fantastic facility, and as I said at that night, it's not just that it's a fantastic facility; it's a fantastic location. This area down here is one of the most deprived wards in the constituency and in Winchester, and it's really, really good to see this here looking such a shiny new pin on this very, very visible corner. Where a huge number of people come past every day, and I think you'll do really, really well here. It's given a real new lease of life to this part of Winchester, and you're very, very welcome. I've learned a lot about Basepoint today and beforehand when I was reading about you, about what you do, and your offering is, you often use the word unique, but your offering is unique and it is absolutely irresistible, and I can imagine, the previous administration and now the current administration at Winchester City Council, this was what they call a no-brainer for you. And all credit to the city for working with Basepoint and making this happen so smoothly and making you feel so welcome into the city. And I know that the Mayor is obviously here today and the leader of the council is here and some other councillors and some officers. So, well done to the city for doing this. The local charity angle, I've known Winchester Young Carers for many years, and that is a very smart move, if I may say so. And you're doing a very good thing there with a very good charity who I know are very grateful. Before I entered politics, I was a small business owner myself. We're a golf marketing and PR business, and I would have given my eye teeth to have something like this. When you're running a small business, the last thing you want to be worrying about is all those little bits and pieces which distract you from running that business. You want to put everything you've got, every penny you've got and every sinew you've got into running that business and making it a success, and eventually to making money. And I know that the licensees that are here will understand that exactly, and that's for me what Basepoint is all about. The building was, I guess, the easy bit for you. Making what happens in here meaningful is clearly what you're good at, and I understand from your other centres that's what you've done so well. So there are no distractions when you're in a Basepoint centre. You just get on and do your business, and that's incredibly good for this area and obviously for you as businesses. I hope that you will be a major boost to the Winchester economy and to the Winchester area. I'm sure that you will, and the wider community through your charity links. I'm here actually next week opening one of the licensees' new businesses, the Kit McGrath Centre, which I'm really looking forward to. And I think that I was looking at the number of licensees that are here today and that are in this centre. I know you're just over half full at the moment, and the range that you've got in here is quite phenomenal. It must make the breakout area quite interesting when you've got that rooster through to healthcare companies, so it must be quite an interesting staff room. Just a quick word from the government point of view. I know that the Prime Minister is aware of Basepoint, and I know that he very much would like what you're doing and would like to come and see this, and I should certainly tell him about it when we get back. as you know, as widely reported, we have a minor problem at the moment in our country with a certain deficit. And you know, it is going to be growth, and it's going to be enterprise, and it's going to be you guys creating jobs and creating wealth that gets us out of this hole. So you know, we had a budget shortly after the new government coalition took over, and you know, our drop in corp tax and small corp tax was very important in saying that Britain is open for business and helping us, you know, get that enterprise and that growth recovery going. So I see Basepoint as very much a part of that in the local economy, where SMEs are so critical to Winchester's local economy, and nationally, where SMEs are absolute heartblood of our economy and will get this country going again. So you know, I'm really looking forward to opening it shortly, cutting the ribbon. Thanks for asking me, and I'm going to hand over now to Bob White, who's the chairman of Basepoint, and say a few words. Thank you very much.